Exercise 5.3, 11th example. If the sum of the first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square. So in solution, first we will write sum of n terms is equal to 4n minus n square. This is the sum. What is the first term? That is S1. So A is equal to S1, and this we have to find out. What is the first term? Then what is the sum of the first two terms? S2. We have to find out. Then what is the second term? That is A2 also we have to find out. That is S2 minus S1. Then similarly find the third term. Means A3 we have to find out. A10th, that is also find out. And the last we have to find out AN. So put n is equal to 1, we get S1 is equal to 4 into 1 minus 1 square. That is 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. So as S1 is the sum of first term, that is A, so we get A will be equal to S1 and that is equal to 3. So first term we got. Then S2. S2 will be equal to, substitute n is equal to 2. So 4 into 2 minus 2 square. That is 8 minus 4, that is equal to 4. So S2 will be equal to 4. Now A2 will be equal to S2 minus S1. S2 is the sum of first two terms and S1 is the first term, that is 4 minus 3. S2 is 4 and S1 is 3. So 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So A2 is equal to 3. Then find the third term. Now put n is equal to 3. We get S3 will be equal to 4 into 3 minus 3 square. So this is 12 minus 9, that is 3. Sum of the first three terms is 3. Now A3 will be equal to S3 minus S2. S3 is 3 minus S2 is 4. So it is 3 minus 4 is minus 1. So A3 will be equal to minus 1. So we got the third term. Then A10. Put n is equal to 10. So we get, if we put n is equal to 10, we get 10th term. Now to find this in other way. First term we know. First term, that is 3. Second term is A2 is 1, sorry, here 1. Minus and A3 is minus 1, and so on. So first term we know, second term, third term. So we will find out D, that is 1 minus 3. Second term minus first term, that is minus 2. And from this we will get the third term, 10th term, that is A10 is equal to A plus 9D. A is, first term is 3 plus 9 into D is minus 2. That is 3 plus minus 18, that is minus 15. So we get A10 is equal to minus 15. And now we will find nth term. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. First term is 1 plus n minus 1, d is minus 2. So simplify it. 1 plus 2n minus 2n plus 2. So 2 plus 1, 3. So it is a is equal to not 1 but a is equal to 3. So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus minus 2n, that is 5 minus 2n. This is the nth term. So we will revise from here. We found here third term s3 minus s2, that is 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. So sum of three terms is 3 and sum of two terms is 4. So it is minus 1. So a3 is minus 1. Now we get the AP 3, 1, minus 1 is an AP. Now D is equal to second term minus first term. 1 minus 3, that is minus 2. And from the here we will find the 10th term. A10 is equal to a plus 9d by formula. Is equal to a is 3 plus 9 into minus 2. D is minus 2. So 3 plus minus 18, that is minus 15. So a10 is equal to minus 15. Then at an we have to find out the nth term. This nth term can be find out sum of Sn, sum of nth terms and sum of n minus 1 terms also. By using this formula you can find out. But it will be lengthy because Sn is equal to 4 minus n square. Then Sn minus 1 is 4 into n minus 1 minus n minus 1 square. So it will be lengthy. E.g. a plus n minus 1 d, an is equal to. So a is 3 plus n minus 1 into minus 2, d is minus 2. So 3 is equal to 3 plus multiply minus 2 into n, minus 2n, and minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2. So 3 plus 5, 5 plus minus 2n, and as an is equal to 5 minus 2n. So like this.